Rebounding or trampoline fitness, you've seen it, you're obviously intrigued. So let's go over some of the pros and cons of this form of exercise so you can determine if it is right for you. Let's get into it. Hello, I am Rasheena Jarreau. Welcome to Bend and Bounce. Thank you so much for being here. So there are a lot of pros to rebounding. One of the first ones I want to touch on is your ability to properly drain your lymphatic system. Bouncing on a rebounder really helps move fluid throughout your body, and it helps your body detox, which is great. A strengthened lymphatic system or a drained lymphatic system ups your immunity and is great for your overall health. So another benefit, obviously, is cardio. Rebounding is great for the heart. It gets your heart pumping, it gets your blood flowing, so it ups your circulation. It works out your core. It engages your glutes, your legs, obviously. It doesn't do much to actively engage your arms, but I will say that once you are familiar with the rebounder and you are comfortable on it, you can definitely add 1 or 2 pound dumbbells to parts of your workout to engage your arms as well. So you can get a full body workout on a rebounder with a little creativity. So yeah, it helps you tone your muscles. It keeps your bone mass up. We tend to lose muscle mass and bone mass as we age. So rebounding on a consistent basis not only increases your stamina and it tones your muscles, but it can also increase your bone mass. So they're nice and strong and healthy. So obviously trampolines have a softer surface, so they offer lower impacts for your joints, which is excellent. Because you're stepping on a softer surface as well, the surface that has a little give, your body has to initiate those stabilizer muscles. So over time, you get better coordination and better balance. So rebounding is also great for digestion. Now obviously you don't want to eat a full meal and then jump on your rebounder. But if you need some help pushing things through, rebounding may help. So rebounding, like other forms of exercise, can aid in weight loss. But I in no way want to make the claim that if you rebound, you're going to lose weight, right? There are a lot of factors that come into play with how you specifically hold weight, gain weight, lose weight. But rebounding thrown into your regular activity can help you meet your weight goals if weight loss is your mission. That's all I'm going to say about that. This can help. So another pro of rebounding, and one that I love, is that rebounding is such an accessible exercise, right? You can set up the rebounder in your own home. You don't have to get dressed and go to the gym. You can work out and jump on this thing whenever you have time to, and I love that. All you need is a clear corner in the room to set your rebounder up, and you're good to go. These are pretty easy to assemble as well. Like, I'm not a guru with putting things together, but this is pretty easy to assemble. So yeah, you could do it from home. And the final pro before we move on to the cons of rebounding is that rebounding is just fun. It's fun. We have this innate desire to jump. Even from a young age, there's something about jumping that we just can't get enough of. So rebounding is a fun workout. It's not something that you drag your feet to do. It's actually enjoyable, which makes it a great stress reliever. It's as simple as that. Now, let's get into the cons or the risk of rebounding. Okay, every exercise has risk associated with it, okay? Rebounding is no different. The number one risk is a fall risk, okay? It's a bouncy surface. You're more likely to land wrong and maybe even have a spill, right? I don't want to scare you, but it is a risk. So there are some things that you can do to minimize your chances of having any accidents while you're moving on a rebounder. First things first, get an adult rebounder, right? An adult size trampoline. I don't want you using your kid's trampoline that likely has a certain weight limit, right? It's not what you want. When you are shopping for rebounders, this one is the BCAN rebounder. I got it off Amazon and I like it. I have no complaints. I think it's a great starter trampoline. So anyway, when you're shopping for rebounders, you'll find that there are different sizes. For example, there were 40-inch rebounders. I actually got a 48-inch rebounder, and I suggest that you go with a bigger size because there's more room to regain your balance if you happen to take a misstep. You just got more room to move. Another thing about where you set up your rebounder in your home, make sure there are no like hard edges around you in case you do happen to take a fall. Just be mindful of where you set it up. You kind of want to set it up in a clear area. So another feature that I love that I'm obviously going to suggest to you guys because I have it myself is the support bar. Definitely get a rebounder with a support bar just in case you need it. You don't want to lean all your weight into your support bar. You definitely want to use a light hand on it, but having it there is a game changer. And if you decide you no longer need the support bar, you can take it off, right? They're removable. I have a toddler and he likes to get on here and bounce himself, so I opted to get one with a support bar so he can hold on while he's on this thing as well. Of course, moms, watch your children when they're on any type of bouncy surfaces because they're wild. So another con or risk to rebounding is that if you have weak knees, ankle, or feet, be mindful, okay? Rebounding, as I mentioned as a pro, does offer low impact movement. It's much better than jumping rope or running on a hard ground, but even that bouncing can be problematic for certain knee conditions, ankle conditions, feet conditions. So check with your doctor before you jump into a rebounding workout. If you have dizziness, vertigo, conditions that affect your balance, clear it with your doctor first, for obvious reasons. Mama bears who are currently with child, talk to your doctor first. I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna say this about 2 more times before this video is over, okay? Because while jumping can, in some cases, strengthen your pelvic floor, it can also put undue stress on the cervix, okay? And we want baby to be safe. So clear with your doctor first, please, please, please. And speaking of your pelvic floor, if you have a weak one and you struggle with incontinence or prolapse, or you have a condition that causes pain down there, like pelvic pain, bouncing may not be what you want. Talk to your doctor. And lastly, if you have low back issues, if you have scoliosis, if you have sciatica, if you have bulging disc, jumping up and down can definitely worsen these conditions. So do beware. Talk to your doctor. If you have a history of low back surgery, even hip surgery, you do not want to work against the work that has surgically been done, okay? So in all of these cases, please bounce with caution. Remember, there is no one exercise that is right for everyone, so do your due diligence to ensure that rebounding is going to serve you well. So now that we have gone over some pros and cons or risks of rebounding, I hope that you have been brought to a place where you can begin to decide for yourself if rebounding is for you or maybe isn't the best fit. If you think it is a good fit, I encourage you to join me in part 2 so we can go over some of the basic moves that you'll see in most rebounding classes. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you soon. Bye.